Welcome to today's topic. Today's topic is Madhubani, and in Madhubani we will be learning a simple Madhubani art, and let's see how do we do with Madhubani. So today we're drawing a fish. I have made this border to draw the borders of Madhubani, and inside we have drawn a circle. In this circle I will be drawing a fish. So most of you might be knowing the fish shape. I will also teach you how to draw a fish. First we have taken a curved line which goes down, make a U shape and come up. Again draw a V shape like this. In Madhubani we usually fill in the space that is given to us. Madhubani are nature lovers, so most of the art is related to nature and God. So today we drawing fish here, and here is our Madhubani fish. Draw a curved line to differentiate between the head and the body portion of the fish. We draw one more line just parallel to the line we drew earlier. Drawing an eye which is a round shape, a small eye and curve. We drawing scallop or U shape here, small U's. We will fill with different designs. It is not mandatory that you have to do only one shape or one design. During this session of Madhubani, I will be teaching you n number of border designs and also fillings, so that you can use any of these designs when you're making fillings. Do some permutations and combinations. This is similar to the mehendi designs that we usually do. So it is similar, but it is not same. Yeah, in mehendi also we will be filling up the spaces. Here also I am doing the same thing. There are some filling patterns and border patterns that are there in Madhubani. While you learn the sessions, while you learn the classes from us, so we will be teaching you different forms of fillings and borders. Here I am drawing a small lotus. Here I am doing spirals or swirls. I am filling up the full tail part with the same design. Here I am giving some design like a wavy lines. Yeah. So you can give some space, you can give some design. Depends on how you want it to be done. So now around the circle that I have drawn here, I am again giving a scallop design or U shape. So keep turning your page so that the design will be equal and neat. While doing your work, please be a little bit slow when you are doing initially. When you gain practice and when you're confident, you can do it with a limited speed. But when you are doing for the first time or after a few days of practice, please make sure you're doing it slowly and neatly. Make sure that the work that you are doing is of equal sizes. We're not using any machinery, anything else that to like compass or anything to draw the circle. We're just doing it freehand today. So there might be difference in each and every scallop or every hue that you're doing. It's okay. Freehand will have different shapes, but make sure it's almost like equal height and equal distance. So now we have finished the basic fish and this rounded area. We will not fill anything of this. We'll just give a border here. For the border, I am just drawing 2 lines. Here also on the 4 sides I am doing the same pattern. Just to have some similarity between the fish and this, I am also drawing a lotus here. And a spiral. Here I am giving some scallop to finish. I'm moving the design. So this is basically when I'm teaching for the beginners, I always recommend them to change the position. Yes, when you gain experience, you don't need to change the position of the paper definitely, because you already will gain some experience by doing your moving your hand. For beginners, I have a suggestion. Don't feel pressurized not to move the paper, not to do any the lines go here and there. Please don't give much pressure to yourself. When you're practicing, it is okay to just move your page. Over a period of time, you will definitely gain confidence. Without moving, you can do your work. So I'm still drawing the same design lotus on all the sides. A spiral, a scallop or a U-shape. See, on the 4 sides I'll be covering with the same. If you are unsure that your drawing is of same size or shape, you can take a scale and make markings before you start drawing. So this is the picture that I wanted to show you. Yeah, here I am drawing some border. This is a butterfly shape that I am drawing. Please draw slowly and neatly. In case if you cannot draw upside down, you can always change the position of your paper. After this, we will be completing the pattern filling with colors. You can do the pattern filling with colors. So to fill with the colors, we can use either brush pens, acrylic colors. If it is a normal paper you are drawing on, you can use sketch pens. Any medium is fine. But usually in Madhubani, when we are doing it, we do with mostly acrylic colors. But it doesn't mind. So now I will show you how to do with moving paper. So I have changed the position of the page. So if my comfortable position is to draw this upside, you can always shift your paper. Again, there will be a question raised, like if I am drawing in some place where I cannot move. Yes, definitely. Until you are confident, you will not draw in a place where you cannot move. So once you gain confidence, it's okay. You will definitely be practiced and well equipped by them. This is what is the Madhubani art. We can leave it like this or we can color it. Today I am making a simple coloring. So I am just going to give few colors and I am leaving the rest of the thing with black and white. So I am using this brush pen technique. First fill in the outline cleanly and clearly. Please make sure you are doing it in one direction possibly, so that your work will be neat. See, I am filling the outer space here. I am filling the rest of the color with green. This rest of the page I am filling it with green. First do the outline. This outline technique I tell all my students to do in all the art forms that I say except watercolors and mini canvas arts. So basically for crayons, sketch pens and brush pens, it is better if you do outline and then start filling in the color. One direction. Any one direction that you wanted to do. So here I should have given the circle outline. So when you do with brush pens, this dark and light shades appear. Please don't worry. So when you do with other mediums, you don't get this dark and light shade. Only with the brush pens, you get the dark and light shades. So you don't want the dark and light shades, you can overcolor like this. You don't get the dark and light shades. So this is how I have colored. In case if you want to color with any other color like acrylic colors or anything also you can do. So now I am going to color my border with red color. You can choose to leave the color like that or you can color So this is how I wanted to show you. So this is the simplest art form that I am showing you. We can do n number of variations, permutations and combinations.